Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make your own homemade bar ends. Made it myself. As you can see, fits into here. Bar end. And there goes the skateboard. So, you'll be fine, should be fine. What you'll need today to make these is one of these pipes. Fits perfectly into your bar end. I can get that in. See, fits in there. And then you'll need a heat gun. It gets pretty hot. It needs to get hot, so that you can mount this. You'll need these wire, so that you could put it right there, and it allows it to make that formation around the grip right here to actually become a bar end. This one I kind of messed up on, but it's better than nothing. Cheap, affordable, easy to make. Here we go. Right now I gotta flip my bike over and let that fall out. I'll show you guys how to make them fit better if they don't fit you well. First you start off by making sure your grips are in correctly, like that, flush with it. And then you make sure it fits, as I told you in the beginning. Cut off a small piece that'll go around it. And you'll need pliers for this part, or wire cutters, something that'll cut these. And then as it cuts, you cut it and then wrap it around. It's always best to try and keep as much closed as possible. Sometimes I use two small pieces and it doesn't really come out too well. So you should try and keep them big enough to where it wraps all the way around it, but small enough to where it keeps some pressure on there. Alright, so as you get that on, give it about a couple inches, like an inch, maybe inch and a half, like that. Put it on. That also keeps it from sliding in all the way down to where you can't get it. I already lost some right here. Make sure it's at a decently high. If you have like something that has the temperature gauge, don't put it like extremely hot, because then it'll burn it way too fast and then it'll just kind of be a waste. So I have mine all the way up because this is a medium powered gun. So as it heats up, you see it's starting to form now. Now, it always takes a steady hand to make sure and shape it. Now, what I use is, like, if it's too much like this, I kind of just keep it going. As I keep it going, I have this thingy right here to cool it off, and then I use this to shape it. Careful with burns, I just burned myself. Sorry, Jake. Always try and keep it cool as soon as you're done. They tend to heat up by themselves somehow. It's faster, cool down. You could actually use your bike a lot faster afterwards. Squirting my cameraman here, sorry. Alright, now, after you finish that, you get some kind of knife or something. In this case I have an Swiss Army knife. Next thing. and you cut off you separate the grip and the plastic, because sometimes the grip could melt onto the plastic along to it. And as you're doing that, cut off the excess right here. Skip that and do it later. And that is how you make homemade barns. It's still kind of hot. Now you need to size it down to your desired length. I always like to have them kind of short, so I'm cutting mine down to about right here. Careful with cutting yourself too. Don't want to get in trouble, sues. I don't want to get sued or anything, so just be warned. Alright, making these fatter. You get some wire. Kind of didn't really do this as much. You get some wire and you kind of jam it in there. You got to cut some of it, obviously. Alright, so you jam it in there after you downsize it. What, brother? Barely touched any coming. I'm gonna wrap it around this, and then that should help. What you doing, man?
Walking.
It's awesomeness. Alright, so I kind of just twisted it up, and now I'm gonna put it in here. And as you're putting it in there, you should probably have the heat on there, but I'm just gonna kind of do it a difficult way. Alright, so now you can see it's kind of in an oval shaped. It's kind of oval shaped, that's round, and now it's oval. Get the heat gun so that it'll heat it up. Let's grab this. Alright, we'll heat it up. Not too much, because then you'll start making another end for the bar end. Kind of heat it up to loosen it, and then you can make yourself a wider bar end. See, now it's starting to get really hot, and you just cool it off. This year I got this at Walmart, little balloon kit thing that you pump. In case you wanted to know where this came from. Oh, I can use one of these. Oh yeah, it's over there. Alright. And then it gets filled. Okay. So now you could keep that in there if you want to, or you could take it out. I'm kind of a light freak, so I'm taking it out. You dropped it. And that is it. You put it in, and it doesn't come out as easy. Now, I never really cut off the access, but if you'd like some more videos on how to make other things for your bikes, I could probably come up with some other ways of doing these. Came up with this just kind of messing around, but I learned it, and I kind of just came up with it pretty fast. So there's always some kind of things that you can make for bikes. Bar ends, if you can't afford them, shipping or whatever, go to your local bike shop and get bar ends there if you don't want to make them homemade. Obviously you must want to because you kind of went on this video searching for it probably, or it just popped up out of nowhere as you were watching some other things. So until next time, this is Lucis Abril, the BMXer. You might know me some other time, some other places. Peace.